want to share with you my own challenge and struggle that I had with neck and shoulder pain. And it was something that's feels like in the distant past, but it used to be pretty intense. It was even crippling at some level because I could not turn my head around. I could not like look up and down. Even when driving, sometimes it was a little hard to just, look over or go that way. So a lot of challenges when the neck starts to hurt, right? And even with the shoulders, that seemed to have been the place where I stored a lot of my stress. So when I struggled with the neck and shoulder issues, it was something that also triggered my headaches, which I'll talk about in another video. But what I want to share is more about what is really going on with the neck, what I did with it, and what can you do about it, right? So I'm just addressing the neck and shoulder issues, but I also want to share with you little pieces of my own journey here so you get an idea and you can relate to it if that's something you are experiencing as well. Now, I had the neck and shoulder issues for a really long time, and for a really long time again, I thought it was just due to the nature of the work that I did, that I was at my desk all the time, and not a big fan of massage, but I did go on and off. I did get some relief, but then it always would come back, right? And there is also a connection between the neck issues and what's going on internally with the throat, so which I will talk about separately because these are all very deep subjects and I want to make sure I'm focusing on one topic at a time. So let's stay with the neck and shoulders, right? So this pain and issue was there and was very persistent even way before I started my journey as a medical intuitive or started working on the healing and other aspects. It was there much before that. And one of the things that really came to light as a result of this journey and this work that I've been doing is when there is a skeletal issue, especially in the neck area, neck and shoulder area, there is something that's out of alignment. Of course, right? You would think, yeah, if the bones are hurting, it must be out of alignment. But if you stop and look at beyond the bone and go, what is really causing the out of alignment? What is really not working? So when the neck area is out of alignment, you're essentially out of alignment with your purpose or your intuition or your guidance that's trying to come through your crown center, right? So there is a guidance that's coming through, but there is a blockage to bring it down further and process it in the body. That's one of the energetic aspects of neck issues. Now, emotionally, which is kind of funny if you think about it, hopefully you're not in pain right now, so you can take this at a lighter level. Who is being a pain in your neck in your life? It literally can sometimes be that simple. We don't think about it that way. It's called a pain in the neck for a reason, and it is true. So whether you are trying to get in alignment with your intuition and guidance, or there's someone or something or some stuff is going on in your life that's actually causing the pain in the neck, it's good to take a look at what's going on and what can you do to release that pattern? What can you do to heal and let go? So those are the two parts to this particular thing. And for me, it was about aligning because my intuition was kind of knocking at the door and I was pretty afraid of opening up to it. In fact, I didn't even think it would work for me. So I had my own set of things to work through. And those were the times when my neck would be really, really painful to the point of not allowing me to drive comfortably at times, or Um, sleeping was another problem with the neck pain. So there were a lot of other things. And even shoulder, it kind of continues with the same theme, is the burden that we carry, right? So what is the burden that we are carrying? So whether it's a frozen shoulder, or you've had a lot of issues with shoulder, or it's just pain, or it just feels like it's out of alignment. So it's all symbolic of the burden that we are carrying. Now, this could be for yourself, it could be for others, it could be something that you're consciously aware of or not. It could happen in more ways than one. And if you even want to look at it from a spiritual, energetic point of view, it could also signify that your wings have been clipped or kind of tied down. So you're not able to break free and fly. So those are the things that I want to share with you with the neck and shoulders. There's so much more that I can go into, which I will in other videos, but that was essentially my own finding. And also for many of my clients that I have worked with, is when there is stuff going on with the neck and shoulders, it's time to look at what is in the way, or what is coming in the way of your alignment with your divine purpose, right? And if you haven't figured out what that is, that could be another calling by itself, which I will address again at another time. But at the end of the day, it's about aligning with your intuition. And then what is really keeping your wings clipped or tied down? And then at an emotional level, who or what is being the pain in your neck? And what is the burden that you're carrying on your shoulders? So as I worked through these pieces and cleared them and released them from my system, the neck pain went away. So did my frozen shoulders. And all the pain in the upper back that I used to experience pretty often, all of those have gone away. In fact, it's been many, many years now, but it is something that definitely comes in your way of doing stuff every day, whether it's working, driving, sleeping, even looking around, turning and looking at different things, right? So there's so much that gets impacted when neck and shoulders have an issue. So I encourage you to just look at what's really going on based on what I shared. And you can either journal about it, or you can, even speak to yourself about it, just to let it out of your system. And if it is something you want to share with me, or share with the community, if you're comfortable, you can, because you will get support. There's so many of us in that same boat, same journey that we go through, right? So it's a great time to get some support. And of course, if there's anything more that I can help you with, or I can support you with, feel free to reach out and let me know how I can help you. So take care, and I will see you on the next one.